So I recently had a buyer come to me through a referral from another agent, and they came with their own lender that they, I think, had worked with in the past. I didn't know this lender, and that lender basically told me that she had pre-approved my buyer for a certain amount. However, to be approved for that amount, she needed me to get 6.3% seller concessions from the seller so that the buyer could qualify. That's a lot. In this situation, it equated to almost $30,000 in seller concessions. Now, we're able to get seller concessions in most, circumstances right now, but that was significant. So I identified the problem and I knew we're probably not going to succeed there. So I had to reach out to my friend Crystal and say, Crystal, I need your help. You need to save this.
Yeah. And so that's the importance of having a good lender partnership, is to have somebody, he's not going to necessarily steer buyers unless there's a situation that comes up and he's going to say, hey, get another opinion. And thankfully, because her closing costs were nowhere near $30,000, she had a lower credit score per se, but not low enough that you punish somebody with $30,000 in closing costs. So we were able to get her a great house, and her closing costs were $8,000, including taxes and insurance. And the lender was still calling her in Troy and saying, there's no way your lender is getting this done. And we're clear to close, sister, move on. So yeah, that was a big difference. 30,000 versus 8,000. That's scary.
Yeah, I always like to respect a relationship when they come with a lender or somebody they have a previous relationship in that situation. But in that, when I had to get $30,000 in concessions, that was to the detriment of the buyer. That really limited our ability to get her home.
Yeah, and they had a veteran name in their name as well. And sometimes that's a misconception. People think because of that. I've had people think that certain VA lenders are actually part of the VA, and it's just a name that they're using. And so sometimes that makes you think that you're safe. And if somebody's asking for something or showing you numbers or a rate that just seems really off, get a second opinion. I'm licensed in over 40 states. I'm happy to look at any estimates for you.